What's up, Fitness Hawks? Your man Eric is back, and I wanted to go ahead and do a review, quick one over highest to lowest. So if you're looking for a spoiler-free review, I guess you can get ready to cut it off in a second. But like my just rating on this movie, it definitely a watch. Definitely watch. I enjoyed the movie. I wasn't gonna wait until it came out on Apple TV, but I'm so glad I ended up going to the theater and seeing it. Just having the audience there, laughing and joking and whatnot. That I feel like that even amplified it even more, and you just being able to hear the music and everything in the movie. I'm in the theater. I felt was great. I'm not saying that you're not going to get 100% of that, if you're watching it at home, but it's going to definitely be a difference. So if you're like on the fence and you like other Spike Lee movies, I would definitely watch this movie. Denzel did a great job. The other actors who remain on here, they did an excellent job. I think here's some of them right there. And I'll just put this a little bit bigger. You can see that a little bit on the right side. But yeah, they did a great job. Definitely enjoyed the movie. So now after that, I just want to go over some of the stuff I liked about the movie. So you guys can also share this too if you already seen the movie. So this will be some spoilers, of course. So one of the biggest things I liked on this was that on a lot of these like movies, like ransom movies and different stuff like that, like the whole movie is that. The whole movie is that. This movie, his son does get, kidnapped, but really his best friend, because he ended up taking his bandana or something like that, his headband, and he ended up getting caught. So it was like kind of earlier on, you get his son back, and then they're trying to get the other kid back. And then after that, there's still like more movie to go, trying to find out not only who this person was who kidnapped his friend's son, but also too just like the element of him not really having that much money, like just being really in a bad financial place, and kind of dealing with all the backlash from that. It's like so many different elements, and I think it does a great job of tying it all together and actually having a very cool ending. Like I thought the ending was gonna be very dark. Surprisingly, it wasn't. And usually I am like a big person on having like dark endings, but I think for this, they did a good job with what they had. So definitely a fan of that. Another thing I liked too about this movie was the trailer did not give out anything. Like watching the trailer, I really had no idea what this movie was going to be about. And watching the movie, I'm glad I didn't really know too much, because I kind of came into it kind of blind. And I think that helps out even more movies. But yeah, whoever did the trailer, I feel like the trailer could have been better. To be honest, I think the trailer could have been better, but at least they didn't tell kind of like what was going to be like going on, like, or like the plot for the most part. So I think that was good there. So if you're watching this and you've seen the trailer, let me know if you knew exactly what was going on here. I'm definitely intrigued. But yeah, kind of what I talked about earlier too. I think the acting was good. I think A$AP Rocky was the villain on this. He did a good job. Denzel, of course, the other actors as well, even the son, the kids, they did a pretty good job right there. And another thing too I liked about this movie, kind of just touched on like the finance side of like getting ransom if you don't really have the money, or you got other things to pay, other things to buy, like that impact on you as well. So it's not like just giving money out, but I got like infinite money. It's like, well, if I do this, and I may lose everything else, and I might not be anything anymore. So I think they did a good job on playing on that as well. And you know what? Maybe the comments are cool. Maybe we can like do like I can like read your comments, do like another video, kind of explain some of my thoughts. So some of these, kind of sharing some of your guys' thoughts on some of this as well. But if I was in that position, like I feel like I probably would have already sold the company at that point. I know he was trying to keep the old days in music, but like how music has been going, with AI and other things like that, I think that's going to continue to go. So I probably would have already sold and already had a whole lot of money, and I would have spent that 17.5 of that 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 million, and got my best friend out. But that's just me and like my current way of thinking. I'm a big tech person. I like technology, and I'm kind of just seeing how crazy it's growing, and it's going to continue to grow, especially in the music sphere. So I would try to ride that. But that's just me. Obviously, in the movie, he's been doing a okay job to get that far in his 50s, I guess. Is still doing well. I think Denzel is like actually 70, but I was in the movie he's like 50 something, or put it like be portraying somebody like I'm assuming in their 50s. But yeah, overall, I think the movie did an excellent job there. Music was also good, like how they were able to play the music. Certain parts, It just fit really well in the movie. So yeah, I think Spike Lee did an excellent job. Looked like this was an A24 movie as well. So awesome there. And yeah, if you're watching this still and with all these spoilers and you haven't seen it, and I guess you're waiting for Apple TV. I think it's coming out September 5th or something like that. So definitely stay tuned on that. I'm pretty sure it will be a great movie to watch for you and your fam. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.